think we're rolling. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, everybody. So anyway, notice my new accessory. Yeah. So I had a little situation in preparing for my birthday celebration because I was gonna have a grown-up skate party because I like to skate. Okay, I enjoy it. It's great exercise. And I figured, whatever. In fact, I put feelers out to people who I thought I wanted to come to see how would they feel about it because we're all about the same age. I thought maybe just see if people will come. And everybody was like, yeah. It's like everybody was down low, like revisiting their youth because that's what you did. You skate. So anyway, um, it was a go, and everybody was excited. I was excited. I even knew, like, I picked out a cute little T-shirt with the 49 and purple on it. It was gonna be everybody's gonna wear purple. I found some cute like socks to go with my skate. My skate. Look at my skate. Look at my skates. They so cute. Okay. I was ready. I was like, oh yes, right. And to make it even more exciting, I've been practicing my skating. You know what I'm saying? So I've been getting up in the morning and really early before it gets hot and going to um, a tennis court because I like the ground and I have indoor skates. So I didn't want to be like on concrete. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it. So anyway, we were going, my daughter and I were going to a tennis court to practice skating. And then there's this one particular move that I really wanted to learn badly. So I can like go beyond just like skating around and not falling. I wanted to look kind of cool and skate around. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, like I can do some things. So I was teaching myself the downtown and by watching a whole lot of videos and all that stuff. And I was getting it. And I knew I needed more practice, but I knew that I would have the time to do it because it's only August, you know what I'm saying? So I had time. So I was doing it and having a good old time, and it was getting hot, so I knew it was time to wrap it up. This is the other day. And so I was getting ready to skate to the bench, but I wanted to do a couple of moves with the downtown moves, like and I was feeling myself, and then I was on my back. It was just like that. It was that quick. I was feeling myself, and then I was on my back. And that was it. That's all she wrote. And I was more afraid that I really hurt my back more than anything. And I laid on that ground for a minute just to kind of get my bearings because it was getting hot, and I was drinking water, but probably not enough water. And so my head was spinning, not because of the fall, but because I may have been a little dehydrated. So I fell. And when I tried to get up, I felt some crazy pain in my arm, and I could not. This is my good arm, which I fell on that day before. And I hurt my wrist, but I didn't break nothing. I just hurt it a little bit, but I can do this. So, we're good. I can do this. I can do this to the kids and saying, so it's the working limb. It works. But I noticed that my other arm, I was trying to turn to get up, push down. I couldn't even turn my hand over. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do not a thing. And so I thought, oh, this is probably really bad. This is not good. So I get up and I try to make my way toward the gate to get out, and my daughter's helping me gather my things, and she was wonderful, by the way, very nurturing. She didn't even laugh. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, this must be kind of serious. She was on it. I was like so proud of my baby for helping me because the other her would have laughed, I'm saying, but she could tell I was in pain. And so I got up and we walked into the car, and I could not walk any longer without standing there because I felt like I was going to throw up or pass out. So when we finally did make it to the car, I had to sit in the car in the air for a while before I could move the car because I couldn't drive. It was so crazy. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And my husband I knew he was in a meeting. He works from home, but he doesn't have his phone on during his meeting. And my son, who only uses his phone for games, was not answering his phone. I was really feeling some kind of way. I'm like, this is why I need to move to Michigan, because out up in these parts, I don't have no emergency contact. You know what I'm saying? I could be dead or something, or in jail, and nobody would answer, or know where I was. I digress. So I patiently wait an hour. Yes, an hour for Michael to get out of his meeting, and I'm like, telling him what happened. But I couldn't drive anyway. I had to sit there. Long and short, I tell him to meet me at this urgent care. We go to the urgent care when I'm able to drive. We go inside the urgent care, and the urgent care is full for the day. And I am sort of livid because I'm in pain and I'm hot. And to be honest with you, I didn't really want to get checked out because I'd been out in the hot sun. I was kind of, funky, you know what I'm saying? It was a little sweaty. And I was kind of like, not wanting to, but I knew I needed to because of the pain. And I can tolerate a lot of pain, which is my problem. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, follow me to this next urgent care. We go to another urgent care, and I see people outside. I'm like, what's going on? And there was a notice on the door to call first. So, but these people said they had been calling, and nobody's answering. And it's like 90 degrees outside. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Anyway, so that was that. And then I knew that I had a signing at 2 o'clock. I was not going to miss this signing because the person I was covering someone that was on vacation. It's not like they would have time to find anybody, and that's just not how I roll. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. And my right hand still signs. I can still sign. You know what I'm saying? I can sign. So I was like, I can do it. But I have to eat and I have to shower because sure enough, need a shower, and I have to eat or I'm going to be angry bear, and that's not cool. My family doesn't like when I don't eat. It's not pleasant for anyone involved, even strangers sometimes. So I knew I had to eat. So I come home, I throw something as best I can with the one hand I have, and I wanted some crab and like green onion, which is crazy, right? And I wanted to make a wrap, and so I'm like tearing the green onion because I couldn't do anything else. Anyway, long and short, I get in the shower and then I realize I can wash practically my whole body with one hand except for under my arm of the right arm. I couldn't get the scrubby because my wrist was still a little sore from the day, but it was, so I had to call Michael. So Michael comes up and I'm like, look, you got to hit this underarm. So he was on it. He hit my under, did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. It's for better or for worse, all right? And it was worse. So we did that. Get out the shower, and I was like, okay, what can I wear? What is the easiest thing I can put on my body that won't offend my child or traumatize her? Because I knew that I was going to have to enlist some girl power because, yeah. So I found a, very easy dress. I didn't have to do anything but put it over my head. And now I know how to put stuff over my head. It's been a day I had to practice, but that day I couldn't. I didn't have anything to help me brace anything because by this point I still don't know my arm is broken because I don't go to the emergency room yet because I can't because I have shit to do. So I'm like, I'm not going until after my 2 o'clock appointment. I know it's crazy. Listen, I just did what I had to do. Okay. So anyway, so I managed to have a dear help me get my dress on my head, but because my thighs aren't what they need to be and I need to put my Spanx on so my thighs don't rub together, I had to enlist somebody with some muscle. So I go downstairs, I knock on my husband's office door, and I'm like, hey dude, I need you, I love you, can you please help me? He has to get behind me to help me pull my Spanx up over the fat. Yes, my husband helped me squeeze all the derriere into the Spanx so that I could be comfortable. And I did. Okay? And so I got myself together and I figured, okay, what am I going to do? I can't do full makeup, but I can at least do my eyebrows and my eyes. So I did my eyebrows and eyes, and I'm using, this is so, I think this is so clever. I've had this. I do this sometimes when I don't feel like wearing foundation or contour and doing no stuff. And it's awesome. It's a self-tanning lotion. It's deep from L'Oreal. And it's like, it's got like a little shimmery to it. And so I'm doing that today too because I can't do much myself. So I put this little self-tanning thing on and I did my eyes. And I figured my face would be covered from down here. We good, right? And so this is the same ponytail I've had on since the day of the incident because I can't take it out. Ooh. Anyway, and I don't trust my daughter to tell me take this out. Her hair is beautiful now, but listen, a couple years ago she had a ponytail and she could not take the rubber band out, and for some reason she couldn't wait for me, so she took it out, and she had to, she enlisted the help of scissors because she had trouble untangling her hair. She cut her hair, so I'm not trying to play that. You know what I'm saying? She might get frustrated one day on a number of reasons and cut my hair, and I no. So at this point, it was just being here until I get a hair appointment and somebody can hook a sister up, because I have to now. I got to get a style that someone can put in me that will be there for possibly 4 to 8 weeks. Yes, the man said 4 to 8 weeks possibly. What time is it? Because I gotta go to another doctor appointment. Anyway, so long and short, I go to my appointment. I walk in and people are like, "What are you doing here? You look, like something's not right." Because I was holding my hand kind of funny, but I'm like, "Look, it's okay. I know you didn't have anybody else to cover this person. I can still do signing. Look, my right hand works. I can stamp." You see? So I do my appointment and then I leave. I go up the street to the doctor's, to the hospital. Go to the hospital. I get there and I hadn't seen people there in a very long time. I used to work there. And the lady that greeted me was so happy to see me that she gave me a great big hug on the wrong arm. On the wrong arm. And it did not feel good. Although I was very happy to see her, it was not a lovely experience for me. Anyway, so I got through it, right? And she said, "Well, who are you here to see?" I said, "I'm not here to see anyone. I'm here because I have to be here, and I hate hospitals." She said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry." After she took a step back and she could see that I was holding my arm kind of funny. So I get in there, and then there's more torture. Torture. I'm near tears now talking about it. So they have to take x-rays, right? And they do crazy things to get x-rays. They're trying to get the best picture to see what's happening to your body. And it's not pleasant. Even though you walk in and you say, "Hey, my arm is severely hurt," they don't care. They got to get that x-ray. So they're trying to turn my hand in the direction it cannot go and do things to get pictures. So I'm laying down like this, kind of like to whatever I can do to make it as less painful as possible, and they get the picture. Okay, they got the picture. I go in there. The doctor comes in and he says, "Ma'am, you have broken your arm. And there are 2 bones in your forearm. You broke the whatever the thing that's called. And you broke it so high up, it's close to your elbow, but it's on the forearm. And it's ugly." And he showed me and it was not pretty. And so he said probably 4 to 8 weeks, but you need to make an appointment with your doctor, and doctor needs to get you referred to a bone doctor, blase, splee. So I did. I went to my doctor yesterday, and I'm about to leave soon to go to a bone doctor I've been referred to, and we will see what they say. My doctor said, "How can they put you in a cast?" I said, "I don't know. I'm just rolling with the thing, okay? Look, to be honest, I don't really want a cast because, like, at least this thing I can take off and itch things, or or shower properly. You know what I mean? But I hope they don't give me a cast. Look, if they give me a cast, I'm gonna put a sign on my bedroom door that say "closed for 8 weeks," and nobody better come in there. I might be naked. I might be naked, just walking around naked for 8 weeks. I might be naked for 8 weeks because I don't want to be disturbed. You know what I'm saying? If for 8 weeks I can't do nothing and nothing, I'm gonna look like who done it and why and stuff. Ooh. Anyway, so I cannot have a escape party. I'm very sad. I was preparing for the escape party. Okay? I mean, I was so excited. I was so excited. No, I cannot. But anyway, so as soon as I get out of this funk of not having an escape party, I'll start thinking about what I want to do instead. I hope people still want to come. They probably sad too that they can't go to the escape party. Probably. Anyway, if you have any ideas, I'm in the Williamsburg, Virginia area. If you have any idea what's happening out here, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be going all over the place. But I have a couple of lives, so I got to hire someone to do my makeup. And I don't like doing that because I don't like nobody touching my face. I don't like nobody touching nothing to me. I don't even go to the beautician because of a traumatic experience I had in high school. I had beautiful long hair, beautiful. I mean, it's grown back, but it was beautiful, just beautiful, right? But this lady, she was young back then, and it was prom. She had, back then in the 90s, it was 1990, I think. She had primped 1990. She crimped my hair. Crimped, am I saying it right? They had the little waffle thing, you did thing, and she got it too hot on top and it broke off. So I woke up the next morning with half my hair on my pillow. That's never a good thing. And it was that, from that moment on, I had no lie, like I had a little distrust of beauticians. I know that was probably not fair. I apologize, but it just is what it is. So, like, I'm a do-it-yourselfer anyway. Okay, I do everything myself, every single thing, all by myself. So now I think I've got to find some kind of protective style. I don't really want to braid. I thought about a weave. You know what I'm saying, and that's not even like a wig, but I don't feel like even trying to manage to put on a wig every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, maybe some crochet braids. I want to look still glamorous in some situations when I do live. Anyway, so feel free, you can inbox me ideas, but I'm going to do something because this has been the same ponytail for a few days. That can't be good. And I can't do this for 8 weeks, obviously. Oh, can you imagine? Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. How about you? What you been up to? That was a lot. I talked a lot. I talk a lot. How come y'all didn't tell me I talk too much? Anyway, I love you guys. It was nice seeing you all. So I'm going to probably be incognito for a while because I figure out stuff. I had a meeting today that I probably should have canceled, but I got up. The lady called while I was sitting at the hospital. She said, "Are you available for a signing at 8 a.m. on Friday?" I said, "Well, of course I am." Then I realized my husband's probably going to be like, "What the heck are you doing?" And then I got home and I got another notification. "Would you like to do a signing? You did so great this whole week. You want to do a signing for us for Saturday morning?" And I said, "Heck, why not?" And the only reason I agreed to it because it's local. Like, I'm not traveling. I don't have to get on no highway, no expressway. It's local, right in town. And so I'm doing it. But I'm going to try to do less and less of that because Michael, my husband, had a great point. My mom, too. It's true. I probably am doing too much. Like, I probably need, this is probably God's way to say, "Girl, go sit down somewhere." You know what I'm saying? For real. That's probably what that was. Because otherwise I just won't. I'll be up all night. So this is good. This is probably good for me, except for that. Like, it's very also difficult to put your own deodorant on this one arm. But I do it. Nobody get any funny ideas. I put deodorant on, okay? All right, but it's difficult. So I have made a wish list for my husband. Yes, I did. I went on Amazon and I found some stuff that I think I want while I am, in this situation, that I hope he can hook a sister up. And my mom kind of made me feel some kind of way, but she's right, and it just makes me annoyed that she's right. I said, "Mom, it won't take me 8 weeks to heal because I got a body of a 20-year-old, which, not exactly what I'm saying. I'm very healthy. Like, I don't even take I don't take medications except for iron. You know what I'm saying? I am a really healthy middle-aged lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm healthy." She said, "But Carissa, you may feel like that, honey, but your bones are 48 years old right now. They're 48. And I'm like, damn, why she got a point though. She's got a point. And on top of that, I'm not a milk drinker, so I probably have weak bones. I don't do calcium like I should, and I don't take vitamin D. All things my doctor said I better do. And iron. I do take the iron because the last time I visited my doctor, she said, "Girl, you missed a whole pint of blood." I said, "Damn." He said, "How you walking around?" I said, "I don't know." It's because I have a very high pain tolerance, and that's what gets me in trouble. So I'm going to try to slow down and do right because I got to stay alive for these children. because I want nothing to happen to them. Because if something happened to me, Mike would never let them brush. He would never ever make them do things they have to do that you and I think are like regular, like brush their teeth. You know what I'm saying? They might never do that. They might never ever do that. Or do their hair. They might not never do their hair. Or get a proper education. Micah might be like, "You doing your work?" And they could look like having a party, and they would say, "Yeah," and then they wouldn't be learning anything. So I have to stay alive. So I have to take care of myself so that I can stay alive and make sure everybody's good. Right? So anyway, that's it. You guys have a great weekend, because I think that's it for me. I've had a week. I've had a week for sure. Okay? This was a week. Anyway, you have a good one. Talk to you next time. Bye.